this should actually output on the other side. And the reason for that is because I need to, you know, belt it. That's an idea. Because I don't think I need a ton of this stuff, I think what I can do is I can share a belt with the drill heads. Rather than run 2 belts out, it's just going to be the one. Yeah, there we go. That'll be the belt that gets run out. So I need to run the belt over, and I need to run a pipe of natural gas over. Grab my car wherever I left it. Where did I leave it? Car? Ah. Down there. That's where I left car. Beautiful, glorious car. Come to my car, my vehicle. We've got work to do. Actually, we've got so much work to do that I will need additional belt. More belt is required. Belt, thank you. 1500 should be okay. What about that? And half of those. I could also do stacking if I felt like I needed a lot of drill heads, for example, but I don't think I need to do stacking for this. Alright, up and over, or over and up, or what? I don't think it really matters, per se. Could train! I could start thinking with trains, but that seems like a terrible idea for that short of a distance. Like, I'll need to define at some point at what distance would using a train be more beneficial than belt. Because that's the other thing I need to get wrap my head around is, when is it actually beneficial to even use the train in the first place? Like, why even train? Because I get the idea about the long distances and such, but what distance is long distance? How does one define long distance? Hello, stuff. Okay. That is that. I didn't grab my... I didn't grab the mines! You know, the whole point. Part of the point of going there. I didn't grab the mines. Well, I need to go back anyway to run the natural gas pipe as well. Oh, yeah, hey, pipe. I'll need a bit more than just 58. Die. All of this must die. Horrible deaths. Come on, bots. Get back. Get back where you belong. Okay. Neo mines. How many have crafted? 40! Repair. Thank you. Run the natural gas pipe. Run the natural gas pipe. Run that natural gas pipe. That would be most ideal. Repair the thing. Thank you. Grab some pipe. Where's pipe? Pipe. Yeah, right here. Hello, pipe. Yes, yes, yes. Stuff. Stuff. There. Be happy. Natural gas. Here is... Ugh. Why? Why I do this? Why do I do this to myself at times? I don't know. Where's my car? Pipe finder's working well today. So is the building finder, apparently. This will, basically just follow the belt that goes up. And then over. Hello, Rock. Nice to see you, Rock. We're gonna get lots of, close encounters with rocks. It seems. Especially in volcanics. Excuse me. Rock. Pipe. Hi. Logistics. Ow. At least these pipes are iron and not niobium yet. Because I crashed into the niobium pipe and, yeah, there won't be a niobium pipe after that. Niobium pipes are very fragile. Very fragile. Alright, there's this syngas. Where's my... Ah, I need 4. I need 4, and I have 3. Gas vents. Yes, gas vents to kill the flue gas, because I don't feel like running yet another... Nope, there's... I guess it's 11:30 with the alarm going off. That would be when I usually take the break, but I took the break a little bit early today. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to clear the flue gas. Really? There we go. Just need to make sure I clear the flue gas, because I'm not going to bring it all the way back to convert into ash. Right, there's that. This needs the alloy. I want to, I guess, set this up here-ish. That makes sense for you. That makes the logistics very simple by comparison. It just needs you to function. This needs to be 1 tile higher. You need... Really? I only have 3 stone bricks on me. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guess I have to go back to get some more of those pipes, and then I need to get an idea of how much actual refined syngas I need. And is this accurate? So, there's one thing that I haven't mentioned yet that I should, and that's a thing that I noticed on crystal mines. Crystal mines output 3 units of ore each cycle, and there's nothing on the mine itself that, like in the information in the tooltip that tells you this. There's literally nothing anywhere in the tooltip that tells you that these things output 3 ore per cycle. However, the mining speed of 2 per second does take into account the mining time of 300%. Sorta. So it outputs 3 per second on borax. The mining time is 300%. So it's like, okay, it's that basically divides out and gives you that 2 per second mining time still, despite the 300 per second. But with yellow belts, you end up reducing the throughput if you are outputting directly onto a yellow belt, because the mine needs to output all 3 units of the ore before it begins its next cycle. And if it cannot do that instantaneously, you lose time, aka you lose the production capability of that mine. So if you output directly into a chest, the mine is able to remove all 3 units immediately as it's produced, allowing the machine to constantly cycle without any stopping in the middle. And this will help maximize the throughput on your belts for your machines. This is one of the reasons why you might not be getting the actual values that you've calculated. There does, however, appear to be something else going on with the mines that's making it a little bit off as well. But that was the one that I've discovered. One of the reasons I've discovered for the mines not quite behaving as one might expect, because theoretically 8 of these mines on a borax reserve is capable of producing 16 per second, but in practice, it still doesn't fully saturate a yellow belt for some reason. You have to add 2 more to get 10 total to produce more than the yellow belt. It's a little strange. I don't know where that other throughput is going, what the inefficiency is there. It might have to do with the syngas flow through the buildings. I don't know. There's something going on there that's not quite giving you what the theoretical full efficiency should be on those machines. So that said, I don't know if it's similar with the niobium mines, if they output more than 1 unit of niobium, and if I should put in boxes for these to feed into. But anyway, these do need drill heads. These apparently need 2 per second of refined syngas, niobium, or 300% mining time, 1 per second mining speed. This is giving us 0.33, so my assumption here is that it is 1. That it is 1 ore per cycle, so that should be fine with just a regular belt. That should be telling the truth. Yeah, that should be telling the truth. It's just that you need the extra thingy here. Yeah. That'll work. I hope. Now, with 50 refined syngas, that's 833 on the niobium ore, 25 mines. It's going to be a little difficult to even process the full 15 of niobium anyway. Like the 8.33 that gets produced here, excuse me, it's going to be a little bit difficult to even process that much anyway, because the niobium processing chain is going to involve, in particular, ammonia and organic solvent to actually process it, and hydrogen chloride, I think. Those, like, the three really annoying things. That's 5, 10. Yeah, so it makes me wonder, should I actually target around 7.5, actually? Or even just 5. That's 15. What about 20? 6 2/3? I suppose that might be a bit easier to manage. Let's get the belt in for the 10, and then I'll just double it from there. How do I want to do the feeding of the stuffs? The stuffs! Yes, stuffs, things! Be a bit more specific there, buddy. The drill heads. Yes, that's the thing. Drill heads, yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Glorious and beautiful drill heads. That can go there. That can go there. This can go here. Oh, I copied and not cut. Well, that's fine. That will function with perfect spacing. Do 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 do. Let's get this syngas. It needs to actually be combined and then brought over. Grab all this. Huzzah. There we go. Get these last little pipes in, and then it's a matter of power and then feeding natural gas to you. Get all of that powered. Get the alloy up here. Remember that the alloy needs to be fed in as well. How am I going to do this? That's a great question. Filter. Filter. Yeah, filter sounds great. Where is the SNCR? Excuse me? I'm blind, apparently? Oh. It's here you have to actually write out the actual name as displayed. Anyway. SNCR is the name of the item itself in the code, not the localized name. That'll leave the drill heads only coming out this way. Ta-da! I don't have enough inserters. If this is going to be 20, this will not be enough inserters. At least I don't need to output inserters. Sad part is, because I need to have these power poles. Well, sad part is that I need power poles to begin with. I wish I didn't need them, but you do. Because we're just sending a fuel in. The actual machines themselves don't need the power. Oh, I hate these situations. Alright. That will work, ideally. I also, need the refined syngas. Yes. Where's the pipe inputs? Ah. Okay, I am officially blocking pipe inputs by having these positioned where I am. That can't be there. Yeah, I need to redo all of the power. So, yeah, bear in mind, do pipes first. Let's not forget to do pipes first and then inserters and power and all that good stuff. That sounds like a much better idea. Oh, it's on the bottom on this side. Right. Yeah, because that makes total sense. There, 4, and 5. I'll just completely redo the, thingies. Yes, thingies. They are officially called thingies. Medium power poles. That will work. Okay. Just actually add the syngas now, the refined syngas, which, here, have the whole of my 3 things to make... Right. You need a few more than 3 to actually do the thing. Where's my car? Right over here. So this will give me an opportunity to grab more stuffs. More fast inserters. Guess I'm going to add another... Oh, it seems I did have enough inserters? Oh, I must have been not actually thinking about it. Doing the math in my head right. Anyway. More inserters, please. Also, lots and lots of these. Glorious stone bricks. Here. Not that many. Sure, I'll take the partial stack as well. Give me more of those. And get back in the car. Once Niobium is mining, Then comes the harder part, which is the actual refining of the niobium into plates, and that's going to require a few additional setups here. That's going to take a little tiny bit of time. Take those. Thank you kindly. Now it should start producing the stuffs. Yep, and it's producing that, and that'll start feeding into you. And I can actually see that, yes, this does get vented, and everything is looking glorious. Everything is glorious. With a slight exception, I need to do that. There we go. That means this can start mining now. And of course, I need to... one tile down. There you go. I need to double it. That'll give me 20. Which theoretically will be 6 2/3 ore per second. Now, doing the fuel value math, that's the other important part here, is the fuel value math. Alright. So this consumes 138 at 400% efficiency, so divide by 4, the 138. Per cycle, which isn't 1 per second, it's 1/3 per second. So 138 divided by 4 divided by 3, basically. So 11.5 per cycle. And if each of these is 2 megajoules, these should last a decent amount of time. I think my production is fine on the drill heads, but yeah. So we've got niobium ore, got the stuff and things. I need to now make sure that I am filling a thingy of the niobium ore. I could plan for future and do stacking of the ore. I don't see the point. For the niobium ore in particular, and stacking this, considering we're not even at a yellow belt currently. This theoretically should be operating fully, matching the methanol production. Actually matching both. This is at ratio to produce the 50 refined syngas per second. Now, do I need refined syngas for anything else? I don't really think so, actually. Ref syn. What do I really need this for? No. No. No, not a chance. That'd be a hell no. I think it's just the niobium that I would... Oh, right. Silver zinc alloy. That's gonna be much later. Boron would be much later, unless I want it early, which chances are I want it early. But yeah, silver zinc would be the reason. Glass fibers would get me to that point as well, so I will need it for glass fibers, because that's my circuit 3s / my special small parts. Um, Sodium silicate's the circuit 4 slash utility science, somewhere in there. So that much later phases of the game for sodium silicate for the refined syngas there. So yeah, all the major uses of the refined syngas aren't happening outside of the mining here for a very long time. We've got a fair bit of time before having to worry about that. So, the niobium processing chain. Niobium ore starts off by being crushed. So let me just mark these buildings down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're actually gonna use Hellmod, so we can actually show how this works. That sounds like a plan. We will go with the actual plate. I like working backwards here. So niobium plate with the Mark 1 building. We'll do this and that from you. That. And that's what we'll start with. And we'll go with the ingredient input, which is 667-ish. That's the estimated input. So here, make sure that that's on just in case. Shouldn't really matter. So now I know that I will need 3 jaw crushers, 3 ball mills, 2 classifiers, 6 total chemical plants, and 6 electrolyzers to build out the infrastructure to fully process my raw ore of niobium. I will also need close to 30 salt per second in, 222.4 ammonia in, 22.3 organic solvent in, 44.5 hydrogen chloride in. So, in case you were wondering, niobium requires a lot of salt. In case that wasn't clear, niobium requires a lot of salt, and I think I have just found my first use for rails. Yeah, I think this will be the first required use of rails here. I mean, yes, I can get salt locally. That's big, but easy enough. I could get it locally, but I wanna use rails. I mean, let's use rails. That sounds nice, right? Rails would be good. Um, Otherwise it would be a big, huge build to. Well, I can actually, you know what? I can actually calculate that. So, uh, yeah, salt via saline. Salt via saline has been added to this. That needs to go all the way to the bottom. Huh? Why didn't it automatically do 29.7? That does not compute. Why? Huh? I'm confuzzled. Input. It's probably because I'm in ingredient input mode. If I did product input, I don't know. Don't care. I can set up a new thingy. Just be like, hey, give me 29.7 or whatever. Give me my plates.